Boys and girls, I know I'm not a video game YouTuber. I don't talk about video games on a particularly normal basis. I don't make video game videos talking about video games, but I did want to discuss the top 6 worst Pokemon designs of all time. Here's the first one. Really quick, I wanted to get this joke out of the way. Toy Agumon. Toy Agumon. That's not a Pokemon, that's a Digimon. Now, I know I've lied to you right off the bat, but this is going to be the only Digimon in this entire video. I wanted to make that very clear. Toy Agumon's pretty fucking weird, because he's just a bunch of fucking Lego blocks with eyes, and he doesn't evolve into any, like, toy Digimon at all. He doesn't digivolve into any fucking cool toy Digimon. He's just fucking Toy Agumon. He evolves into, like, fucking Metal Boys and like, regular shit that Agumon evolves into, but he doesn't really have, like, a cool Agumon evolution, or at least Google didn't tell me that he didn't. And I played the new Digimon game that came out on PS4, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and he did not have any cool toy-based Digimon evolutions. He just evolved into random shit that Agumon would evolve into, and maybe some type of mechanical Digimon would evolve into. But that's really right off the bat. I just wanted to get that Digimon Pokemon joke right out there. I just wanted to be very clear with it, or be straightforward with you guys. It's only going to be Pokemon from here on out. I promise. Really quick, I lied again. I did want to talk about Toy Agumon Black. It's just a black version of Toy Agumon. It's like someone stole a bunch of pieces from my discarded Star Wars sets, because I have a lot of Darth Vader Star Wars sets just kind of lying around. They're all over the floor. I need to pick them up. I probably have about 20 to 50. I kind of lost track at about 40, so I don't know how many I have, but it looks like someone just took all those pieces from my discarded Lego Star Wars sets that I couldn't finish because it was really hard. You know, I've never been a big fan of Lego because the sets are really hard. I mean, they have the instructions, but I don't like to listen to those, and usually that's not a good idea. So the moral of this story is remember to use the instructions when you're making Lego models. It's a good idea to do that. It's pretty smart. Okay, really quick, one more that's not a Pokemon, because I went to the Yokai Watch wiki and I hit random page. For those of you who don't know, Yokai Watch is a video game series where you capture ghosts. There's also an anime about it. You can watch the anime, and it's about this little boy who steals ghosts and puts them in cages and makes them fight other ghosts. And then he does unspeakable things to them, like this one. You can obviously tell that it's completely lost its mind, as he shoved a stick up in the back of its head and gave it a kind of unprofessional lobotomy. Gave it an amateur lobotomy. You know, I could make the obvious his nose look like someone put it in someone's butt and put sprinkles on it joke, but obviously he's supposed to be like a banana split. I'm not gonna make a fucking his nose looks like someone pooped on him joke, because that's just too obvious. That's not good. I'm classier than that. I'm better than that. What's with the weird dreadlocks though? I've never seen dreadlocks on my banana. Also, I love those jorts. This is like the Kevin Smith of ghosts. Okay, next one. Okay, all right, number, what the fuck were you? What was it, 4? I guess this is a picture of Kevin Smith in jorts. He's not a Pokemon, he's not a Digimon, he's not a Yokai, he's not a Metabot. He's just Kevin Smith in jorts. Since I made that joke earlier and I kind of laughed at it, I wanted to share with you a picture of Kevin Smith in jorts. I hope you like it. He's wearing those jorts, and they're very, very long. The joke is that he has very, very long jorts. It looks like he's wearing like midget person jeans, tiny person jeans. I don't know the political correct word for midget people. You know, I'm not a small person hater. I've never said I am. I'm 6'5". It's just sometimes I'm walking down the street and I don't see them. They're just everywhere. I cannot see them. I literally cannot see them. They come up to my shins. You know, I don't see them. I'm walking through the street, and they're like children people. They're regular people. They can do everything regular people can, which children can't, because children are actual little monsters wearing human skin that eventually assimilate with the human skin and become real people. But it's weird, isn't it? It's super weird. Sometimes I imagine if I was a dwarf, a midget, a small person, if I would use my small person powers to ride all the cool kids rides, because I had to stop riding like kids rides when I was like 10, because I just couldn't ride them because I was too big of a child, and to like ride the adult rides. And everyone's like, yeah, Brendan Neal, you can ride the adult rides and that'll be pretty good. And I was like, no, I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm a chill seeker. I like to sit back and relax. I like very, very calm and relaxing rides. I don't want to ride on a fucking roller coaster of terror. Roller coasters fucking terrify me. I cannot stand them. It's too much adrenaline. I rode on a roller coaster recently, probably my first actual real roller coaster when I was down in Texas, and it was a big wooden roller coaster, and I didn't like it. Every bump sent a chill down my spine, and you knew I was terrified because when I'm like a little scared, I'll just start making like jokes and talking, and everyone's having a good old time. But if I'm actually terrified, my eyes are closed shut and my hands were gripping the rails so hard that they were locked in that position for 10 minutes afterward because I'm such a big pussy. Anyway, where are we? Number 5. We're going to number 5 now. Let's look some real Pokemon. Let's do that. Top 6 worst Pokemon designs. This video is a fucking failure. All right, number 5 is Seal. Seal is an actual Pokemon. I swear I'm done. I wanted to get all the jokes out of the way. I wanted to get all the ha-has, the funny ha-has out of the way before I seriously dissected this Pokemon, shoved it down its own throat, and then watched as its mom pissed itself to death. Seal is weird because Seal is literally just a seal. It evolves into fucking dugong, you know? That's dumb as shit. People give the newest generations of Pokemon shit because there's like an ice cream cone Pokemon, and then there's going to be a sandcastle Pokemon in Sun and Moon. But do you remember that there was a seal called Seal? Take off your fucking nostalgia goggles and like I said earlier, shove them up your butthole. You know, that's where they belong. Your nostalgia goggles belong in your butthole. Butthole is a fun word, isn't it? You can call someone an asshole, but it doesn't have the same childish impact that butthole does. When you call someone a butthole, there's like this serene moment where they look at you as an adult and say, did you seriously just call me a butthole? Did you call me a butthole? And you'll be like, yeah, I fucking did. I did fucking call you a butthole, you big ass butthole. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, you butthole? Because asshole is so it's such a viscous word, and I don't mean viscous. I mean it's a very visceral word, and I don't mean visceral. I mean it's a very violent word. It's a very aggressive word. You call someone an asshole, you're like, hey buddy, hey pal, hey asshole. But you call someone a butthole, like, hey butthole. You sound like Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, and no one can take you seriously. And if you're mad, that'll definitely deflate some of your anger and everyone else's anger. It's a good time. Next time you're angry at someone and want to call them an asshole, just call them a big old butthole. Works every time. Let's move on to number 6. The top 6, the number 6 worst Pokemon design in Generation 1. Did I say that earlier? Did I say that I was only covering Generation 1? I wanted to make that really clear. I don't think I did, though. I think I'm making that clear right now, though. Top 6 Pokemon from Generation 1. Let's move on to the last one. Kabutops. Kabutops is cool as shit. I fucking love his design. Everything about him is great. I know this is supposed to be a top 6 worst Pokemon list, but I kind of gave up at number 1, and now I'm just sharing things with you that I like. I really like Kabutops. People say that he's just Scyther. He's just fucking a brown Scyther, but I don't agree with that. Scyther is kind of cool, but Kabutops is way fucking cooler. You know, I honestly believe that Pokemon could be improved with more scythe-based Pokemon or blade-based Pokemon. You know, there's a fucking Pokemon now that's this is a fucking sword. It's just a sword. That's cool as shit. I mean, there's also Pokemon that's just a bunch of keys too, you know. But Kabutops is pretty fucking cool. That's one of my favorite ones of all time. Honorable mentions, none. I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Bye.